Hey guys, I'm RozaldVane, and welcome back to another episode of VLR, or Virtue's Last Reward, or Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward. Last episode, we were basically finishing out Kay's ending. We got to an ending that revealed who Kay was behind the mask. And behind the mask was apparently our character Sigma. And we're just not sure how the hell... Yeah, we don't know what the hell is going on there, so my best guess is that we are the clone. Our Sigma right now speaking is the clone all this time, and that they wanted to make sure that I think I know why Sigma was never voiced, is because they just don't want him to reveal his secret identity to be comparable to Kay. But I feel like Kay could have been through like a voice alternator in his mask thing, could have made him sound deeper in voice, and then our character would just be voiced by what K character would be. I feel like that would have saved a lot of time for people reading, but whatever. Yeah, so that's that. We finished K's ending, and now we're back to Alice's ending, I guess it was, or that it is, this particular path of the branch. But we're almost there. I think we're like about we're basically just unlocking the rest of the endings to figure out who is whatever it is, I think, to get some secrets and paths, and then finally open up the whole gate to the ending of this full game. So we'll see about that. Anyways, we were talking about the password, I believe, about the this path's passcode thing that unlocks the secret behind the Myrmidons, as Alice wants to know. So yeah, and this is also the path where we healed Alice and Quark from Radical 6, so they don't go crazy anymore. And Quark hasn't woken up yet, so we haven't seen that yet. And we also need to disable the bombs. We found 3 bombs in this place. I think the first roll was CQUJHNMTEONERAXDFMIOVP.
2行目は
BYOLWXYPXSVZEQ GTKRTLD. Honestly, I don't know why we're reading it out loud, but it's just so annoying. I think. Then they just repeat.
それにしてもやっぱりすごい記憶力ね、あなた。
Yeah, it's kind of weird to me though, because yeah, it's kind of weird to me. But maybe if Sigma's a machine android thing, then yeah, definitely memories are probably easy for him to remember. But the difficult part to understand is, why does Sigma know how to transfer memory across different parallel universes? That's the weird part.
私たちの組織に欲しいぐらいだ。
Well, keep going. How do we decode that?
今の文字列にさっきの素数198449351を当てはめてみるのよ。左上から順番に1文字目のアルファベット、9文字目のアルファベット、8文字目のアルファベットといった感じで文字を拾い読みしていけばいいの。そうすれば多分解けると思うわ。
I ran over what she just said in my head. The prime number Alice had given me was 1984 493 35 1. So what we get if we picked out letters like she explained, the first letter would be C from the top left. Then you'd move 9 to the right, which would give you O. Then 8 more to the right. Eventually we'd get a word, and that word was... Decode the password using the numbers. You will have 6 chances to succeed. Fail and the game is over. Why are we doing this? Why is there just this random ass password thing? I don't get it still. The code sheet won't be displayed when you input your answer, so it would be wise to solve it now. Wait, what? The key is 1984 493 51. What do you mean the code sheet won't be displayed when you input your answer? What does that even mean? That means that I can't see this particular page in the back here. So that means I have to write it out, isn't it? Oh, damn it. I hate this so much. Oh my god. I can't write with a keyboard. I can't write with a mouse much, but I'm gonna try. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry for the ugly handwriting. Yeah, I'm not great with this, but we'll try our best. I mean, this is the best way to just do it without having to... Is that an R in the end? Yeah, I think that's an R at the bottom part. Ugh, okay. That's poor written way. I want to just differentiate the Z a little bit there. Because I usually write my Z like a 2 almost, if I didn't put a slash in it, so... and D. Okay, cool. Got it all written out. I'm still not sure what the hell I'm looking for. Remember the key is 1984. Closing this window will take you to the input. I like how they're just telling you like how stupid this is gonna be. I think it was 9351. 49351. Yeah. Alright. I have no clue. Game. You piece of garbage game. I'm just kidding. No, it's not a piece of garbage. You weirdo game. It just doesn't explain much. What is this dot either ways? What is the explanation again, damn it? I just don't get it. They didn't really give me a good explanation on how you decipher this. One from the left? So you say C, it's O. That's what they said, I think. Yeah, if you use the first letter of C, then all you need to go for is like, oh, let me actually do something. Yeah, I have to distinguish that being a J. I just realized that was like a hard to read J for me. So C, Q, U, J, H, N. So he said that if it's C and it's to the left, you get O. And I'm just like, what? This doesn't make any sense, man. I might look this up, because this doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Because it says it will game you over if you get it wrong. Which isn't fair enough to a player who doesn't really know what the hell the rule is. Because they didn't really specify it good enough for me, or they didn't describe it very good enough. When it comes to literal things, I really suck at them. I'm more better as a visual learner, or like I'm a good trial and error type of person, but I'm not great with like just literal. Because when I hear literal, I'm just like, I feel like when people look at literal stuff, like videos, images, trial and error are best ways to learn something, because that's kind of like partly experience. But when you're just reading a thing, you have to imagine yourself doing it. And I'm not good at imagining myself through a literal learning, because it's just, my brain can't see it. I have to see it to believe it, kind of thing. And sometimes when it's literal, sometimes I get too nitpicky about what I want to hear. Or what I'm deciphering, what I'm understanding. And that's why I think that in life, it's just hard for me to sometimes just decipher what people say with just the words they're talking about, when I just like to just do. And that's why I like games a lot. But these kind of things are just really annoying when they just explain it briefly and they're like, hey, do it now. You can solve this, right? It's like, you just literally just got the answers. Like, what are you talking about? I didn't get any answer in my brain. So this is the key. This number thing is the key. And I'm just not so sure what the hell's going on. So C, and then maybe, I guess, 9 from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's O. And then 8 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 is M. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 is R. And then another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. L. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is E. 3. 1, 2, 3 is T. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is E. And then 1 is D. Alright, let's write it out, I guess. So it's C-O... C-O... What was it? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. M. 1, 2, 3, 4 is R. I might be wrong with the R because I didn't see the letters good enough, I think, because it was blocked off onto the side there. But I could have just put it down and try to look at it. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 is L. I mean, it doesn't look like a word, so I don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is E. 1, 2, 3 is T. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is E again, and then that ends off with a D. I had a feeling. I think it's P. I accidentally probably write R, but it was probably a P because it just looks like a thing. Okay. Yeah, it's probably completed. Yeah, because I messed up by writing R instead of P. Yeah, it was a P. It was a P in that area. Damn it! It was a P, not an R. This letter was supposedly a P. Okay. I'm not gonna have this one anyways. I did it. Completed. That's it. That's the answer.
Completed? それって確かなの?
Yeah, I did exactly what you told me to do, and the word I got is completed. Well, actually, it's completed, completed, completed. The code and the letters repeat every 2 lines. It just repeats.
So.
Yeah, I wanted to see the flow. So we got a novel here. I'm wondering if this is another lock, or if it's another novel. Like, there's another novel like this kind of thing right here. So I'm wondering if that plays out similarly here as well. Or if that ends off with Alice's ending and that's it.
私は暗号表の文字列を正確に記憶しているわけじゃないから、あなたがそこまで強く言うなら、多分そうなのね。
My bad, I accidentally skipped her line there. I'm definitely certain.
わかったわよ。でも、completed って何かしら?
Probably the operation had the 3 parts finished, maybe. Or the 3 bombs were completed in terms of being placed in the place. Maybe. What? Nande. Aside from the obvious, you mean? I'm guessing here it means mission complete. So that's what the transmitter was for.
やつ? やつって誰よ? 通信機って何?
I barely even heard her. Suddenly my mind was full of memories that hadn't been there for a moment, or hadn't been there a moment before. It was like a wave had washed away the sand, revealing a bed of precious gems underneath. Oh, this is another locked place, I guess. We had another lock unlocked. Where Dio reveals his true identity of who he is. I wonder what his mission is, anyways. How is humanity saved with him out? Huh. Damn it! Why hadn't I realized it before? I could remember a series of numbers, but not this. At least I remembered it now. Dio was a member of the Myrmidons. And not just any member, he was their leader. That meant he had to be the one who planted the bombs.
ねえ、ちょっと聞いてる？
Oh, all of that was in his head, and he didn't say it anything yet. Yeah.
だったら質問に答えなさいよ。やつって一体誰なの？通信機っていうのは何？
I didn't trust myself to try and explain it to her. More than likely, she'd just think I was insane. Even I could barely make sense of the sudden influx of new information.
まさか、あなたがクレイドールズの一員だなんて言わないわよね。
If I was, do you really think I'd reveal myself like this?
まあ、確かにそれもそうね。
Out of nowhere, Clover appeared. I'm guessing someone is dead, and I'm guessing it's Luna. Or Quark has finally woken up and she wanted us to go visit him.
こんなところにいたんだ。探したんだからね。
Really?
今、みんな B 階の倉庫に集まってて。
And?
みんなっていうか、ルナとクオーク以外だけど。
Oh, Quark is missing as well.
どうして？
Oh, 45 minutes. We still got time, yeah? We still got a lot of time if white doors are opening for this path. I don't know if the white doors are opening for this path yet. We haven't really been clear to see if it's gonna be white doors here or not. If anything, I kind of hope the white doors open up in this particular path because that's the only one... Actually, no, not that path. Maybe this path would make sense, I guess. Because that one has a lot more room to go for, but... Yeah, we don't have a lot of other path branches that are going to open up another white door yet. So, I'm wondering where that's going to go. Like, which one is going to give us the white door and which one won't give us the white door. Because we still got one more puzzle escape room thing left to deal with.
知ってる。
Oh, okay. Hey, wait a minute. I thought you, Kig, and Quark didn't know about the white doors.
医務室で天明寺さんから聞いたの。それでどこにあるか教えてくれるって言うから天明寺さんに連れられて B 階の倉庫へ。
Yeah, that makes sense. Why would you expect her not ever know about the white doors? I don't get it, Sigma.
クオークのことはルナに任せることにしたのね。
うん、そう。そしたらそこにファイとケイとディオもいて。
So?
いきなりファイと天明寺さんとディオの3人が喧嘩を始めちゃったんだよ。
Oh? What? 何？
なんでまた？原因は何？
Oh, is it because people were betraying each other and stuff? According to Clover, the last AB game had been a cause of their fight. Let's see. So, Tenmyoji, Dio, and oh, yeah, because they both betrayed each other. But I don't think Tenmyoji was... I think Tenmyoji and Fi both have reasons to be angry with each other. Because they're both out to kill each other if betray was the thing on their mind. But then again, Dio is not there to help at all. Because Dio wants to get out. And that's why he doesn't care if he kills Fi or not. He just wants to get out. While Tenmyoji wants to survive. And Fi wants to survive too. It just doesn't make any sense. Because that group is already really like close to dying. And it's not great. I mean, look at our character. Our character Sigma. Sigma here is like almost close to death as well. And freaking barely made it. Even though Tenmyoji only had one BP, Fi had chosen Betray. They started to fight, and since Dio had pressed Betray on behalf of his team, eventually he got dragged into it too.
でもそれってなんかおかしくない？ファイだって BP は1だったんだから正当防衛だと思うけど。
Yeah?
ああ、もう いからとにかく来てよ。今は K が必死になって仲裁に入ってるけど、一人で3人を抑えるには限界が。
Okay, okay. Come on, Alice, let's go.
了解よ。
Alrighty. I don't really know what's gonna happen because this path is really, or this particular branch is very like hit or miss of anything happening. And we're not that far from the warehouse, I just realized. That's interesting. Warehouse B. Alright, give me a moment. Let me be right back. I wanted to do something first and then I'll come back really fast. It's going to be a quick transition, as usual it would be. And it will be a quick memento. So, I'll be in the flash now. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, so we're back in the warehouse B. Yes, okay. All four of them were still there when we arrived. They seemed to have calmed down a bit, but the tension in the air was also almost visible. I felt like I stepped into a room of flammable gas. Even the smallest spark could turn the whole place into a raging inferno. Even Kay, usually so calm and collected, was standing ramrod straight with his hands balled into a fist at his sides. I looked at Alice, pursed my lips, and then headed over to the angry knot of people occupying most of the room. Clover told me what's going on. This whole thing is stupid. You need to knock it off.
くだらないこと？これのどこがくだらないと言うんじゃ。こっちは命がかかっておるんじゃぞ。
I know. But yelling at each other isn't going to solve your problem. The best thing for us to do right now is to trust each other to get through this. Wouldn't you agree? Excuse me.
わしを殺そうとした相手をどうやって信じろと言うんじゃ。
それはこっちも同じだ。何度も言うようだが、天明寺。お前はディオに投票権を委ねた。その時点で、私の殺害を容認しているに等しい。
じゃからあの時はクオークのことで頭がいっぱいで。
Well, the problem is that, like, we could have knocked out Dio and then have Fi promise that she would not vote at all either. Or she would not vote betray and abstain. But then again, it is already dumb enough to let Dio vote. So, yeah.
そんなものは言い訳にはならん。
Yeah.
だいたいお前は、私が裏切りを選んだことについて糾弾してくるが。だったら何か？私が協力を選ぶべきだったとでも言うのか？
Yeah, she can't pick ally in this particular situation because no matter what she chooses, she can't trust anyone to just give her the easy way out, like because of how she's on her final point, just as he is.
もしもそんなことをしていたら、私はすでにこの世にはいないことになるんだぞ。
Plus, our character Sigma literally died to the to the ally situation as well, so it kind of sucked.
それはお互い様じゃろ。もしもディオが協力を選んでいたらと思うとゾッとするわい。
What?
二人ともそろそろやめませんか？シグマさんが言った通り、今は仲違いしている時ではないでしょう。
I don't think anybody's gonna ever see eye to eye in this path, though. I think no matter what, everyone's gonna still continue to vote betray to try to kill each other in a weird way.
お前が言うかね、そのセリフを。
Oh, shut it, Dio. You don't get to say anything either.
四つ葉を裏切って一人で脱出しようとしたくせに。
殺人未遂よりははるかにマシだと思いますが。
だからあれは天明寺を救うためにだな。
Are you sure about that, Dio? You could have just say ally and then tell her to do ally as well, but then you would never tell the truth. You would always lie to just get your point across. God damn it. Enough already. I roared with fury and my voice echoed and rebounded off the walls of the warehouse. Everyone fell silent. I didn't know how long that silence would last, so I decided to put it all on the table. There was only one way I was going to be able to take control of the situation. Guys, listen to me. We really don't have time for this. I was met with a number of glares, but I soldiered on. See, the thing is, I figured out who planted the bombs.
誰なの？その犯人って。
もしかしてさっき言ってた？
Sort of, yeah. I know which one of you it is.
やつとは一体何じゃ？
It's funny because we're finally getting to do this for the first time on knowing who the heck set the bombs. But I'm wondering if, like, I feel like this is like a weird trickle effect, so like, as we are filling this off, when we're filling this path off, it's gonna unlock this, and then we get to fill this off, and then we're gonna go on and unlock this. Because I feel like it's gonna be a trickle down effect or a domino effect of like triggering what's the rest gonna look like. Because in Kay's situation right here, this is the only way to actually be able to open this particular path off. And that's what's funny, is like there's some that just influence the next ending that was blocked off by the other stuff.
どういうことなのかきちんと説明してください。
Excuse me. I don't think I need to. They're going to admit their guilt in just a few minutes.
自供？
Okay. We're all going to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Or I guess I should say Dio's mouth.
何を言い出すかと思えば、やぶから棒に。
Don't laugh, Dio. We already know who you are.
この俺が犯人だとでも言うのか？
Yes, I do.
人を疑うからにはそれなりの根拠があるんだろうな。
Sorry, pal. We don't have evidence, but we know your whole background. That's exactly what it is, I think. It's just we know who you are. I'm not accusing you. I'm just stating a fact.
だから、その根拠は何だって聞いてんだろうが。
Fun as it was, I knew taunting alone wouldn't be enough to make Dio confess. He just played dumb. He was good at it, and I'd get nothing. That meant I was going to have to trick him. Well, you see, I'm actually from Free the Soul.
フリーザ？ソウル？なんだそれ？聞いたこともねえな。
Don't play dumb, Dio. Or should I call you left? Brother ordered me to come here, to keep an eye on you. It was quick, but for the moment I saw his eyes twitch. I leapt on that moment of weakness like a hungry dog on a steak. Fine, skepticism is understandable, admirable even. But perhaps this will convince you. I pressed forward, pulling out every fact I could remember. I told Dio about Brother's background and how his younger brother left had been murdered. I mentioned casually that the Myrmidons were all clones of a single person. So, still not convinced. How about this? Do I have to recite the whole damn number again? 7815361098838094241990 Do a little prime factor decomposition on that, and you'll get 1984 493 51 to the third power. If I'm not who I say I am, how on earth would I could possibly know that?
そんなバカな。
Finally. So let's start over, shall we? I was sent here to watch your every move. It seems our wise and noble brother doesn't trust you. He suspects your betrayal.
嘘だ！
I assure you, I'm not. But if you don't believe me, why don't you go outside and call him yourself with your transmitter?
違う！そんなことはありえない！ブラザーは俺のことを信頼してくださっている。
Hook, line, and sinker.
だからこそ俺はこの任務の遂行役として抜擢されたんだ。そもそも俺がクレイドールズのリーダーに選ばれたのだって。
Oh, that really exposes a lot. Huh. Sorry, what was that?
だから俺がクレイドールズのリーダーに選ばれたのも。
Huh. I grinned.
まさか。
He said it twice, so that
Why?
that's a hook, line, and sinker. I just love how Dio just immediately just broke the whole thing for himself.
騙したのか。
Sorry, Dio. I've never even seen brother.
だったら今の話は何だったんだ。どうしてお前がそんなことを知ってる。
Oh no, maybe I was divinely inspired.
ふざけるな。
なあ、一体どういうことなんだ。
クレイドールズというのは
Oh, yeah, they didn't really explain what it was. All right, I'm gonna stop here for now because I want to save this up to kind of get to the ending in the next episode. I'm guessing it's an ending. I can't tell for sure. There's no clue if this is gonna continue on to an ending or into a white door, because we have 45 minutes to try to deal with the situation, I think, in this particular path. But we'll see what happens in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Video Minds. Hope you guys have a great, amazing day, weekend, night, or whenever watching this. Next episode, let's make sure we get the stuff done. Also, I had a save prepared just in case if my cutaway was like ended off by me being super busy and I couldn't come back to it. So that was me doing an extra backup save in case of me just not being able to continue it at that point. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Roz out.